Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again with the most toxic deck in Clash Royale that I hate playing against more than anything else. If I could delete one deck from the game, this would definitely be it. There is nothing more obnoxious than seeing a monk with a balloon that you can't fireball, rocket, or drop any spell to bounce back. Because if you drop anything like a fireball or snowball on top of the balloon, it's gonna get bounced back right in your face with the monk ability. So when that invulnerable balloon is getting raged up from the Lumberjack and you freeze your opponent's units, towers, and any anti-air answers, the balloon just feels uncounterable. Pairing that with a Phoenix that gets raged up by the Lumberjack, an Electro Dragon that resets the opponent's towers and units so you can continuously respawn your Phoenixes, this deck is the most frustrating deck that I've ever played against in Clash Royale history. A lot of professional players are using this to climb to the top of the leaderboards. And if you're bad at the game, this is definitely the best deck to play. If you don't have Monk, use Bowler, and if you don't have Phoenix, use Inferno Dragon. It's time to join the dark side and become my own worst enemy. Let's go jump straight to some games with the deck that I hate the most in Clash Royale and assert dominance. Thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. Hey, we got a game against Taco. It is time to eat you up, man. I just had you for dinner, actually, so you know what? Part 2. I'm going to go for the Monk, and fortunately for us, this is a pretty good start because we're able to Monk right in front of our opponent's tower, and the tower's going to get reflected, and we're able to tank for his Phoenix. So his Phoenix is going to die on his side of the map, no respawn for him. And because we're up so much, I feel compelled to go in for a Lumberjack here. He went for a Hog Rider right into the Phoenix and the Lumberjack. Oh my gosh. He doesn't know how bad this is about to be. We're going to go in for a freeze so then he can't go click the invisibility, and I think we already won this game. That's how good this deck is when you get the right card cycle. I can Balloon, and even if he kills the Lumberjack, even if he kills the Phoenix, then the Balloon is coming at him. And if the tower reset onto the Balloon, that would have been even more funny. Wait, it respawned anyway. I was going to say, then the Phoenix would respawn. But the Phoenix respawned, despite being the only thing that the tower was targeting. I don't even know how that worked. I'm genuinely perplexed and confused on how that worked so well for me. But I don't think it matters. We're just going to 3-crown him. The Electro Dragon is going to put him out of sight, out of mind, and his towers are nowhere that you can find. It was crazy how quick that raised up egg spawned at the start of the game. Angry eggs are best eggs. Your opponent has to scramble to defend them, or it will be the end of them. Hey, we got a game against Super Boo. What's up, dude? So you are throwing back to Dragon Ball Z. I want to see what you're up to. We're going to drag our dragons all over your towers. And I think that this is going to be one of those moments where he doesn't want to see the flaming bird. It's like Angry Birds in Clash Royale, but you know, it's a little bit better when you've got the raged up Phoenix with the Lumberjack and also the freeze. Okay, I think that we're able to kill almost everything here. I love the fact that the Monk was able to reflect back most of his stuff. I'm going to freeze here, so then I'm able to kill the baby dragon. And we're going to force out a Golden Knight too. He's dropping a lot of elixir. Oh my gosh. I wish he dropped like a Barbarian Barrel or a log to finish off the egg, but unfortunately that didn't work out for us. I'm going to go for a really high Lumberjack and say hello to our little friend, Mr. Golden Boy. So he's got a Golem deck. Typically when you play against Golem, you're really scared because your bowler doesn't knock back the Golem. But since I've got Mr. Munkin Man and Electro Dragon, we're going to reset, stun, and have a lot of fun. Also, I love the fact that we can use our Electro Dragon in a better way than his, because I'm pretty sure that my Electro Dragon is able to chain on to his first. Maybe I was just straight up wrong. Also, my Golem counters are kind of pushing the Golem closer to my tower. It was working really well until it wasn't. That's okay. It's still fine. I can still go in for the Phoenix here. And then click the Monk ability, so then the cannon card gets reflected back at it. Oh my gosh. Such a fun card to play because a cannon cart 5 elixir just got deleted by a 1 elixir Monk ability that we already used the Monk to counter the Golem, so you wouldn't think that that would work. I can't freeze because then I would have to hit the Barbarian, but the Barbarian was so high up that I couldn't make this silly strategy work out. I'm going to go for a Lumberjack in the back, and I think we can build up a really big push with a freeze. A lot of times when your opponent's going to get counter push and they go on the side that's healthier, you can ignore a lot of damage, so it should be fun here. I'm going to freeze. I think the Lumberjack is going to be able to melt the Golden Knight. I'd rather not have my Lumberjack die, if possible. If the Lumberjack can kill the Golden Knight, that's better. And that's awesome. We bet out the Tornado. We bet out the double dragons. And, as I said, our dragons are dragging on the value, making sure that he is always having to drop more elixir than he wants and split up his damage. So he's got damage to the left-hand side now, and he doesn't want damage there. So now he's going to be going dropping the cannon cart. Oh my gosh. Dude, are you serious? This is going to be insane. The cannon cart's going to finish itself off. And it's not even going to die in a situation where he wants it to. Like, if I freeze right now and the cannon cart explodes, my balloon still goes towards the tower and not the cannon cart. My goodness, he had to use a tornado so that it would work out eventually for him, but it still doesn't matter. The balloon gets us a hit, and that's all we needed. I can go in for another Phoenix here, and we can stack up multiple Lumberjacks. I've never seen an angry Lumberjack. I don't think I've stacked up 2 Lumberjacks in this deck before. Here we go. Let's go. Angry Lumberjack. We're drawing Venn diagrams all over the tower. And I think that our drawing session is going to come to an end, my friend. That balloon is basically going to finish you off. And wow, I thought we were going to get death damage there and then have to tornado. But no, the balloon just bashed him again. There's no doubt that Super Boo is going to be booing Supercell after realizing how absurdly broken our deck is. All right, we got another one here. So Sebastian is not cycling a single thing. Okay, right when I say that, he goes in for an Archer Queen. I hate playing against that card when I don't have the Mr. Monk and Man in cycle. Drop your Monk right on top of the Archer Queen. If they go invisible, you click your 1 Elixir ability, and then you delete the Queen. Oh, come on. I don't want a taste of my own medicine. I don't deserve this. I mean, I definitely do. But let's just say I don't, all right? I'm going to tornado that back so then we can chain on. Wait, can we chain on to the Archer Queen if it was going invisible? I think that the Electro Dragon would have chained onto the Archer Queen, so he decided to, like, not have that happen. I'm going to freeze. He's not going to be ready for that. I think the Phoenix respawns in his face. Let's go! Cheese Freeze OP. And the Monk Phoenix card combination with Freeze is out of this world unfair. Look at that damage. And it's hilarious because it was respawning directly on the tower too. So it's literally better for my Phoenix to be like in a situation that would typically die, because then our opponent's going to cry when it spawns directly in their face and they don't even have time to react in time to shut it down. Also, Monk takes towers. Watch how much damage the Monk does on the right-hand side. I'm serious right now. The thing literally just took out an entire tower. Someone tell me that that's fair and you'd be lying to yourself right now. That is just so strong. The amount of damage it can do with also its reflection ability. And then the fact that it's a walking log that knocks things back. I love the card and I hate playing against it. Okay, so he's got Fireball. Fortunately for us, that's something that's fun to knock back. However, not so fun to play against someone that's got Fireball arrows, because that eliminates my Electro Dragon very fast. This game is going to be a tough one. Whenever we play against someone that has the audacity to spam stuff aggressively like that and drop everything they possibly can to take a tower, I can almost guarantee he's going to take the left one. So this game is still going to be a tough one. What can we do? What do I want to do? If I go Monk and then I go in for the balloon, is this smart? I'm pretty sure you can't drop a projectile on me for a while. Oh, you have Inferno Tower. That's really unfortunate that you have that card. Well, I didn't see that. I assumed that you didn't have that in your deck, and now you might be screwed. I don't know. I think I have to freeze on defense if I want to stop the Lumberjack. We know that he's got arrows and Fireball, but he's using his Fireball, interestingly enough, in the other side. Wait, if I go in for Lumberjack here, you need to cycle back to another Fireball. If I bait out your next Fireball, you will be screwed. Okay, so I'm going to go Monk in the middle. Monk him in the middle. Monk him in the middle. Let the Archer Queen target that. Let the Archer Queen target it. All right, we're a Tornado as well, so the Archer Queen definitely dies. And then we can go in for another balloon to make sure that he has to Fireball this. I'm almost 100% sure that he has to Fireball because I'm pretty confident that my Phoenix is able to kill. Now he doesn't have Fireball to take the tower. What is he going to do? He's going to try to balloon me in the left-hand lane? Dude, you can't do that. How did my Phoenix respawn? I genuinely don't understand. My Phoenixes just are built different and respawn no matter what, even after the nerf. The nerf is made to make sure that your Phoenix doesn't respawn, but it literally did nothing to me. All you have to do is run freeze or have more Phoenixes on the map and you get them anyway. There's nothing more miserable than fireballing on defense, knowing that you can't take a tower and knowing that if you fireballed on offense, you would have lost everything. All right, we got a game against Mr. Dennis. So first things first, we're just waiting for him to make the first play and he eventually goes in for skeletons. So this is one of those situations when we're playing against a fast cycle deck with skeletons that we assume that we're going to get a much better matchup than him. If he goes into late game and he's like, wait, all my cards are super cheap and this guy's building up big pushes on me, he's going to be absolutely screwed. So the pressure is on. It's literally going to be a timer counting down where this guy has a finite amount of time to do all of his damage. I'm going to go in for the Electro Dragon in the back and just see what he's going to do. I can't really drop an Electro Dragon at the river into the Inferno Tower. It's just not going to work out. I can, however, click the Monk ability because it's going to give me 200 damage on the tower. It's not going to reflect back the Inferno Tower, but it's pretty good. I'll take that trade, you know? He got some damage with the poison. I got a lot of damage with the Monk ability. I'll vibe with it. The one thing that's going to be difficult for me is the fact that the opponent ends up having no spell that we can reflect with Monk. And also on top of that, he's going to have Inferno Tower, so we can't reflect that either. I think people have started to evolve that they don't want to deal with the Monk anymore. They've realized that this is a very tough strategy to defend. If you don't have the right cards, you're just going to lose. The Phoenix is probably going to die, so I need to go for a Barbarian Barrel so we can tank. So then the Phoenix Egg is maybe going to respawn. No, he's going to have Royal Delivery. This is literally the hardest possible counter I could have ever played against Clash Royale. What are you doing to me? The man has Inferno Tower, Ice Wizard, Tornado, Royal Delivery for the Phoenix Egg to kill it instantly. And then, in fact, the only card that I can reflect in his entire deck is a log. That's it. That's crazy to me. Oh, my goodness. All right, so the monk, when it's raged up, does insane damage. So maybe we want to go in for some crazy stuff like that. Nope, I can't even get the monk ability because the Royal Delivery just deletes everything. How am I going to win this game? These are questions that I don't have answers for. Maybe the Phoenix will get raged up and really angry and then start targeting the Ice Wizard and then put in some work. I don't know. If the Phoenix dies close to the tower and he expects it to just like fall, maybe we can freeze the last second and then screw him over. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to freeze. Okay, so I should have done that earlier so then he couldn't have logged it. So then the Phoenix would have guaranteed the respawn. So that was definitely a misplay on our end. I'm still going to Electro Dragon in the back. Is there anything I can do here? Like, I'm trying to figure out one play that I can do to make this guy just flabbergasted. If I go for the monk in the back and he goes in for an Inferno Tower early on, maybe we can go other side. That's one thing that I was considering. I can also stack up multiple Lumberjacks because if I go in for one Lumberjack, I can get back to another one quite quickly with a 3-card card cycle since I can only get one monk on the map. Since I can only get one monk, it allows me to cycle other cards. I can get a lot of value. That's what we're going for. We're going for double Lumberjack push. I don't think that anything else will work out because if I go headfirst into an Ice Wizard and also all the other cards that he has, I'm going to lose. So Lumberjack is fortunately able to kill the Inferno Tower, or at least most of it. And then I can go in for a freeze and then have the Phoenix probably get raged up. Okay, the Phoenix literally got raged up for like 2 seconds. Wait, we're kind of in a good spot because the Phoenix is still alive, like almost full HP on the right-hand side. We can go for another balloon here. Okay. I definitely don't dislike our position. Maybe he's going to log on the Phoenix Egg, and he does. Let's go. So we're in a monk here. I don't want a Lumberjack when he decides to miner any second. And, yep, we're going to catch it. And then we can go for a Phoenix on the right-hand side or the left. I think we want to go on the right-hand side. No, I'm going to go left because he dropped his Ice Wizard. I don't really want to mess with that too much. We can actually reflect back the Ice Wizard and make sure the Ice Wizard slows itself down. That's going to be fun. Let's go and do that whenever we get the chance. I want to see if we can stop him from going for the Inferno Tower as well. He's going to go for the miner. Okay. Yeah, the Inferno Tower is on the balloon, so I have to freeze this a little bit faster than I would want. The Phoenix on the left-hand side is on the tower, though. Oh my gosh. That Phoenix might win me the game despite him having the hardest counter imaginable. This is just stupid. He's literally not targeting the Phoenix. He sees the Phoenix, but he doesn't want to do anything to it, apparently. Okay, so we're going to go for a Lumberjack here on top of the Ice Wizard. We can Tornado the Miner directly to the King Tower. And we'll see what else we can do. If we can spam enough Phoenixes, we can win this game. Something that someone has said many times. I swear, it's in the art of war or something. I'm going to go in for the monk ability as soon as we can because we want to reflect back the tower damage so we can guarantee 200 damage on the tower. And then I think we can maybe just, you know, do enough damage with the freeze and tornadoes. Oh, never mind. The balloon just wanted to go straight towards success. Dennis, you had Tornado, Ice Wizard, Inferno Tower with Royal Delivery, and it still wasn't enough to stop this dirty deck. I want to go in for the Barbarian Barrel and see what this guy's up to. If he arrows us, that's interesting. I mean, you're going to get more damage than my Barbarian Barrel probably, right? Oh, I guess you don't want to defend the Barbarian Barrel. I guess not. Hey, it's going to be a Hog Rider deck. Okay. I think that this is not great for me because I didn't have my Tornado in cycle when he decided to go in for the Hog Rider there. But at the same time, it might be good for me because I do have Tornado in my deck to counter him. So it is what it is. I'm going to go for Electro Dragon. The Phoenix is definitely going to die. Unfortunately, after the nerf, the Phoenix doesn't one-shot minions anymore. I know, tragic, right? If only the overpowered card was able to do one more thing correctly. I want to go for a Balloon here because the minions are out of cycle. There's a high chance he's going to spell this, but I think it's fine. I mean, oh, wow, you got Harry Potter. What are you doing? I'm going to freeze for sure because it's able to lock onto everything at once. Oh, that was such a good freeze from our opponent. It's going to hold the Electro Dragon right next to the balloon. Wait, that was wacky. I thought the wizard was far enough away that it wouldn't get damaged down by the Electro Shock, but the Electro Dragon decided to come up clutch and finish off the rest of the wizard and held it in place in the bomb of the balloon. That was insane. So we're up a lot after that. I think that our opponent isn't going to have a good answer to Lumberjack, so I can just Lumberjack on the other side and easily go in for a Tornado to stop the miner. Oh my gosh. No! No! No, that was so well played. This guy's a legend. That was probably the best play I've seen all day. I was like, I'm going to stop the miner Hog Rider. But no, he minored in a spot that I could not Tornado the Hog Rider and blocked the Hog Rider pull with the King Tower activation with that Tornado. Wow, that miner placement was so smart. I think the Phoenix respawns, though. I'm toxic. What can I say? All right, so we're gonna balloon and we're gonna use our monk, and he's gonna P.E.K.K.A. unfortunately. So he's got P.E.K.K.A. and barbarian, so this is a pretty good situation for him whenever he sees the Mr. Monk. And I think he has to freeze on the balloon, otherwise he's gonna lose his tower. Okay, he's just gonna lose his tower. That's fine for me, because I can Electro Dragon here and then probably tornado everything together and just sack my right-hand tower, because it'll be really hard for me to defend it. Or maybe we can do this anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna freeze, and then I'm gonna tornado everything back. So this is the plan of attack. This is the only way to defend. Use the tornado and then force out the freeze from the opponent. So that's fine. I think that was a good trade overall. We ended up getting him to spend a miner, hog rider, and freeze. That's 11 elixir down the drain that he'll never get back. Okay, we can go Electro Dragon the same side as the P.E.K.K.A. This guy is actually a genie. That was such a smart decision going for that hog rider and miner. I've never seen that before in my life. But he's coming up with innovative and unique strategies. Okay, wait. If I can keep the wizard near the tower and we can splash onto the tower, this would be funny. Please splash onto the tower. Yes. Give me more damage. Okay, we got to freeze on the hog rider. That's going to be some major pain if that gets into my tower. Fortunately, we have tornadoes, so we can pull everything back and off of the Lumberjack for a little bit. And then I think the Lumberjack's going to kill everything, so that's good. The Electro Dragon's still alive. I can monk in the middle. Monk him in the middle. Monk him in the middle. And then just going for the monk ability, since it's going to be able to reflect back a lot of the shots and, you know, keep everything alive for a long period of time. Wow, this is such a dumb decision. Like, how can that work? I literally monked in the middle with the balloon, and I took everything. You know there's a problem when a play feels so wrong, but it was so right. And in the end, the tower was completely out of our sight. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an incredible rest of your day.